the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network. As tonight we're here with OP Racing Premier Series, presented by Butt Kicker. Our track of choice tonight is Daytona, and the sun has set here. Qualifying is underway, and I am your host. I think that's all the important information. That'll do it for us here tonight. Y'all have a good... No, I'm just kidding. All right, qualifying is out on the track. Alex Green in the 3. Making his way around this super speedway. We do have a new announcement. The 3 of Alex Green and the 1 of Josh Ball have moved to FSR Fuel Sim Racing, and Nate Warren I'm sorry. Yeah. Good grief. Yes. Alex Green and Josh Ball went to Flat Out. Nate Warren went to Fuel Sim Racing. If I could actually read my notes, that would be amazing. So qualifying is underway. Loud Pedal has been disbanded. 3 drivers absorbed into the remaining teams. And Eric Laurie is on pole. The 071 of Eric Laurie with a quick time of 52.31. Sean McCarron now moves up into second. Sebastian Marin on the speedway as Dawson Wise takes over the top spot at a 52.28. So Sebastian Marin in the 13th spot. John Guerrera out on the speedway as we're down to a final minute 20 seconds here in qualifying. So far, 27 trucks have taken a qualifying time. It looks like Kilday, Guerrera, and Guerrero, Vicente Guerrero, are going to turn in some qualifying times as well. So with that being said, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineup.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our drivers are taking to the grid, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to talk about tonight's starting lineup. So let's get right into this. On the inside of row number 1 with a quick time of 52.288, that is none other than Dawson Wise. And to his outside, that is the 88 of Gabe Butler. Row number 2, the 071 of Eric Laurie and the 62 of Les Levy. Row 3 on the inside, that is the 71 of Sean McCarra, and to the outside, the 85 of Adam Kilday. Row 4 will have the 59 of John Guerrera and the 25 of Kevin Fries. Row 5, Vicente Guerrero in the 14, Jeff Crosby Jr. in the 33 on the outside. Richard Sanchez and Zach Fritsch will make up row number 6. Row 7, Peter DeBorgia in the number 40, and to his outside, well, that is the 6 of Cody Nagels. Row 8 is Dude Conrad and Sebastian Marin. Row number 9, Travis Elliott in the 51 and the 47 of Richard Kuhn. Row 10, the 20 of DJ Thomas, and to his outside, well, that is the 61 of Jeremy Stanley. Row 11 is the 131 of Steve Hoppett and Josh Ball on the outside. Row 12, Dustin Logston and Nate Warren on the outside. Nate Warren now part of that FSR stable. Row 13, Anthony English in the 44 and Dave Hunt in the 53. Row 14, Robert Morrison on the inside and Zach Workman on the outside. Randall Cobb and Alex Green make up row 15. And then our final drivers who did not take a qualifying time, Stephen Miles in the 8, Matt Wagner in the 11, and final starting spot, that is Kenny Bishop. Let's take a look at our race info as we make our way through 3 and 4. Our veterans of OP continue to put on a domination. Always have to keep it clean. Expect about an 18 lap fuel run, 2 attempts at a green white checkered if we need them. Our stages are at the completion of lap 25 and 50, and 1 fast repair is available if we need it. As the green flag comes out, field is headed off into turn number 1. Dawson Wise, Gabe Butler, 2 very accomplished super speedway drivers, finding themselves in an early battle here on the opening lap. The 9 makes his way down the backstretch. We already got 1 stepping off into no man's land, essentially, falling to the back. I believe that is the 53 Dave Hunt, not 100% sure. Could have been the 40 Peter DeBorgia. Either way, at the line, Gabe Butler leads the first lap of this race. The 88 of Butler and the 62 of Les Levy making their way off of turn number 4. Les Levy in the 62 looking for his first win of the season. So as this field is stacked up 2 by 2, Only a matter of time before we see him start going 3 wide. Cody Nichols, Sebastian Marin trying to make that 3 wide lane happen. So as the 6 has the momentum going to the front, Butler in the 88 down on the bottom, Les Levy in the middle, Cody Nichols up on top. Multiple trucks now joining that 3rd lane. Levy slices down to the bottom. Cody goes all the way from the top to the bottom. That middle lane gonna surge ahead. Adam Kilday in the 85 pokes his nose out into some clean air. So 3 wide racing right now, and these guys are starting to mix it up. And once they get to that, once they clear the truck to the inside of them, they seem to want to drop down to the inside, and the shuffle continues. Wasn't but what, a lap ago, Dawson Wise in the 9 and the 62 of Les Levy are at the front. Now there are multiple trucks behind. They'll start making their way forward as the shuffle continues throughout this entire race. Dustin Logston in the 38. Gonna set fast lap of the race. Last time around at a 47.28. Logston out there doing some work. Up 9 positions from where he started. He is working his way forward. Our biggest mover right now, that is the one of Josh Ball. In just 6 laps, he has gained 18 positions. He has wasted no time working his way forward. And now he finds himself as the 2nd truck in the middle lane. Now make that 3rd truck as the 23 of Sebastian Marin slices right up to that middle lane. Top lane, the 14 of Vicente Guerrero, the 33 of Jeff Crosby Jr. They're falling back just a little bit. Give them some time, they'll get that high side wound up. They'll start working their way forward once again. So just 3 trucks in that 3rd lane, everyone else trying to figure out what to do. Kilday in the 85, down on the bottom, has them run right through the corner. Kilday pulls alongside the 23 of Sebastian Marin. And Kilday trying to get out in front. Third lane really falling back now, but the battle at the front is as intense as ever. Sebastian Marin in the 23, Kevin Freeze in the 25. Want to give a shout out to everyone joining us on YouTube. Thank you very much for saying hello. Devin Ray, good to see you. So as we're working lap 10 of 100, they're about 15 laps from the end of the stage, so sooner or later we're going to start seeing them hit pit road. Now keep in mind, our stages will not bring out a caution. They will just be assigned points at the completion of the lap if we are still under green. Do want to point out that the 13 of Andy Regante has made it out onto the speedway. Andy missed the start and now finds himself about 10 laps down. So Andy Regante in the 13, joining the battle. Field gonna quickly swallow him up as he is just now making it off into turn number 1. Let's go ahead and check in on some of our drivers towards the back of this field. Let's go on board with the 51 of Travis Elliott. Elliott tucked in behind the 14 of Vicente Guerrero. And Elliott in 21st spot. Regante drops down below the yellow line as the field is going to quickly work their way around him. Stephen Miles in the 8. Last truck on the lead lap. He has scored 33rd right now, finding himself 3 seconds behind the race lead. Anytime you're scored 33rd and you're 3 seconds behind the race lead, that's pretty darn close to the leader. So the 8, last truck on the racetrack. The 13, last truck in this race. But good to see Andy Regante out there on the speedway. Not likely that he will get back on the lead lap. But if we have a bunch of cautions in a row, Andy Regante has a shot at this thing. He'd have to be the only truck not on the lead lap. Though, with green flag pit stops looming, Regante is going to be hoping that all of the drivers make it on and off pit road cleanly, because he needs to make up quite a few laps before anyone else can go a lap down. 5 trucks on the pit road. Gabe Butler, Eric Laurie, Travis Elliott, Peter DeBorgia. Junebug88, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very much for coming by and checking out the race here tonight. 3 wide racing down the backstretch as we have begun our green flag pit stop cycle. Nobody gonna take the break that they need just yet. Or I should say nobody new. Oh my goodness, it's Jimmy. I thought I recognized it. Jimmy, I didn't realize that you even had a computer. Do you even know how to turn one of these on? It's fine, it's whatever. What are you doing, Jimmy? You want to come up here and join me tonight? Check it out from this angle? Ooh, big wiggle out of the 71 of Sean McCara. Is able to wrangle it back in. The 33 of Jeff Crosby Jr. Now on the outside. Junior moves down to the middle lane. Right in front of the 23 of Sebastian Marin. Let's check in on the 5 trucks who did make a pit stop. These are the only 5 trucks who have pitted. Last time around, they turned a lap time. Well, that still was on pit road. They're not quite up to full speed just yet, so we'll check in on their time right now. That time around, Gabe Butler in this group turned a 48.57. Dawson Wise turning a 48.05. The 5-pack, not quite as fast as this lead group. At least not yet. We have seen 4 trucks work much better than a larger group from time to time. With Gabe Butler, DeBorgia, Elliott, and Eric Laurie, those guys all accomplished super speedway drivers, so I'd be watching for them to really make it work. As Dawson Wise in the number 9 will peel off for pit road this time. We'll go on board with Dawson. And this is going to bring quite a few trucks on the pit road. Jeremy Stanley, DJ Thomas, Dustin Logston, and Dave Hunt all stay out. This is everyone else. And this is really going to hurt this group. They are not formed up. They are losing all kinds of time. Meanwhile, these 5 trucks have been formed up. They are doing the boot scoot boogie, and they are coming around to work their way past this group who has just made it off of pit road. Gabe Butler in the 88, full head of steam. As John Guerrera is down below the yellow line, he has come to a stop. Not sure what has happened to Guerrera. As Gabe Butler is making his way past all these trucks as they have blended in on the backstretch. Butler doing all he can to keep that truck wound up. He has made it up to 14th. As Dave Hunt, Logston, Thomas, and Stanley all hit pit road. John Guerrera has made it to pit lane, but not sure what happened to the 59. We're closing in on the stage here. It will end at the stage 1 ends at the completion of lap 25. Racing doesn't end, no caution is going to come out, but points will be awarded. .33 of Jeff Crosby Jr. still trying to make that 3rd lane work. It's going to slot in. Back to 2 wide. So at the front, that is Cody Nagels and Kevin Freeze. Sebastian Merritt in the 23, now trying to make it 3 wide himself. So we go back to mixing it up. It is going to be like this for quite a while. At least we're either crashing. Oh, hold on to it, Zach. We're either crashing or we're getting stage points handed out under green. Zach Fritsch in the 12, still wiggling. He is all over the racetrack. Down to the inside he goes. Gathers it back in, but he is going to lose all kinds of spots. But he does rejoin the pack. Peter DeBorgia in the 40. Going another lap down. Drops down to the inside, lets the field go on by. DeBorgia right now, the lead truck not on the lead lap. All right, here we go. Final lap for the stage. Zach Workman up 27 spots to be at the front. He is taking 25 laps to do it, but right place, right time is sometimes all that you need. Gonna come off of turn number 4. Zach Workman has the advantage. And coming to the line, the 19 of Zach Workman is going to pick up stage number 1. And I believe for only the second time in OP Racing history, we're caution free for the first 26 laps. 25 laps, something like that. Ooh, big wiggle out of Josh Ball and Workman, but they hold on to it. They get settled in. Eric Laurie in the 071. More truck in the outside lane with Gabe Butler in the 88 just ahead of him. The 88 and the 071 are teammates. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about teammates. I mentioned that Loud Pedal was no more. FSR picking up Nate Warren in the 2. And then we had Flat Out pick up Josh Ball and Alex Green. So a little bit of change of pace for the drivers this time around as far as with their new teammates. All right, this does not have the updated stage points, but this was how we started the race as far as our point standings went. Cody Nagels continuing to have a solid season, and clear advantage goes to the 6 right now above that cut line. Peter DeBorgia in the 40. Oh, as we got trouble, the 33 and the 9 are into the wall. Eric Laurie, Gabe Butler contact as well. And caution flag is out for the first time in this race. So yellow flag flies, problems for the 33. Not sure where things went wrong for him, but let's take a look and figure it out. Looks like maybe the 33 drifted up into the 9. And Gabe Butler and Eric Laurie collateral damage. Off the nose of Gabe Butler. Cody Nagels just squeezing by there. So first caution of the night is out. And I expect we'll see everybody on the pit road here. Been a few laps since we made our last pit stop. Jeff Crosby Jr. in the 33, making his way around the speedway and on the pit road. But Josh Ball wins the race off of pit lane. Let's take this moment and let's see if we can't dial up our stage 1 winner. Let me see, where you at? Where you at? I got some. Zach, this KR up in the booth. Got your ears on, bud?
I do.
Hey, Zach. I heard you won a stage.
I did.
How'd you do that? Because, like, you were, like, really far back.
So I got a gap at the last second, kind of pit road, and just blew past a lot of people and just nailed the spot. Don't typically do that, but yeah, just the pit stop was absolutely nailed. Got up there, and then went on the outside and followed Kevin because I know he's fast, and got up to the front. And Josh gave me a hell of a push there at the end. I know he was like double blinking there, so definitely gave me a good push there.
Well, man, a solid opening stage for you. Come away with the stage win. And I do believe that's your first one this season?
Yes.
Yes, it is. So, man, nice job. Shout outs, thank yous. Anything you need to add?
Got to shout out, Josh Ball first, giving me that push. I got to thank also the FSR boys. We also added Nate Warren this week, so we've been friends with Nate for a while, so finally glad to get him on the team. But I think Jeff, Tyler, Zach, Jeff, Nate, and also Josh, whenever he wants to come back and stuff, we have him with open arms. But anyways, thank those guys, and thank you up in the booth.
All right, Zach. Well, good luck out there for the rest of this race. Go get him, man.
Thanks.
That is Zach Workman getting it done here in stage 1. Good thing we had an early caution. I might have forgot who won the stage if it went any further. All right, so Workman in the 19 drops to the tail end of the field here. On the front row for the restart, the 1 of Josh Ball and the 71 of Sean McCara. Row 2 on this restart will be the 85 of Adam Kilday and the 6 of Cody Neagles. The 08, that is Dude Conrad, and the 53, that is Dave Hunt. Pace truck down and out of the way. Green flag is in the air, and here we go. Josh Ball in the 1, able to hold on to that top spot for the moment. McCara in the 71, trying to build the momentum to his outside. So Ball in the 1, protecting that yellow line. Do want to point out Peter DeBorgia and Eric Laurie are in a battle to try and get their lap back. I believe they are both 2 laps down. Eric Laurie, after an extended stay on pit road, and did not quite get the memo of what happened to Peter DeBorgia. We saw Eric Laurie get into that tussle. Now Sean McCara in the 71 starting to build up some momentum. McCara gonna try and take over the race lead. McCara not quite there yet, but hasn't given up. Check in on the 44 of Anthony English. English making his way around. Started pretty deep in the field and right now hasn't been able to make his way forward too much, at least from where he started. As we got one into the wall, caution flag coming out. Looks like Randall Cobb getting a piece of it. Richard Kuhn. Yellow flag in the air. Let's figure out what happened. Richard Kuhn in the 47, Randall Cobb in the 52. They get into the wall. Looks like they get Morrison and Dawson Wise as well. So Cobb able to continue on. It looks like everyone does continue on. Our second caution flag of the night is in the air. The 510 of Rick Sanchez. Seems to have been out in front when that yellow flag flew. So with that being said, guys, we're going to step away for our quick break. No one go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got a chime in from Seth Gruber. Seth, good to see you, man. Cheering on Matt Wagner. Wagner finds himself in 18th spot for the moment. Sanchez, after a pit stop, gets shuffled back a little bit. Sean McCarra in the 71. And the 14 of Vicente Guerrero on the front row for the restart. Then it's Zach Fritsch and Gabe Butler for row number 2. Pace truck gonna get out of the way. We go back to green flag racing here in just a moment. As the green flag is out, and away we go. McCarra in the 71, Vicente Guerrero in the 14. Down the backstretch, side by side. Who's going to be the first truck to try and jump up into the third lane? I don't know about you, but I think it's going to be the 62 of Les Levy. We'll find out. I'm almost always wrong about anything I've ever tried to predict. Getting to the final 9 laps of this stage. Stage 2 will end at the completion of lap 50. Points will be awarded. There we go, the 62 of Les Levy up in the third lane. Trying to make something happen up there. He's got Anthony English in the 44 with him and the 1 of Josh Ball. Checkered Flag Motorsports checking in. How you doing, Dave? Good to see you. Thank you very much for saying hi. Caution flag is out. We have a few trucks slow. Not sure. These are the gentlemen we got into a tussle or not. We're gonna check it out. Les Levy, Anthony English contact there. take a little bit of a different look here on board with the 44. Les Levy just ahead. And just that quick. Doesn't look like the front half of the field is coming down pit road, but the back half is, including the two trucks who just got into the wall. That's Les Levy and Anthony English, and pretty much everyone behind them making a pit stop. Peter DeBorgia in the 40 making his way around. He is going to get one of his laps back. In fact, that will put Peter DeBorgia back on the lead lap, so good job to him. So Vicente Guerrero in the 14 electing to stay out, along with quite a few other drivers. And with either a caution coming out quickly or, let's see, a few laps. It's not a bad idea to stay out is all I'm getting at, because stage going to end shortly after we get the green flag, and cautions breed caution, so track position is going to be very important right now. Oh my. All right, here we go. Getting ready for the end of the stage. We're going to let them loose one more time before that. Vicente Guerrero, Gabe Butler on the front row for the restart. Then it's Sean McCarron and Adam Kilday. for row number 2. Green flag is out. Here we go to decide who our stage 2 winner is. Right now, only the 071 of Eric Glory is not on the lead lap of all the trucks that is out there. 2 trucks are out of the race. That is John Guerrera in the 59 and the 13 of Andy Brigante. Guerrero sliding up to the high side. McCarron down on the bottom. Gabe Butler in the 88 trying to give a healthy shove to the 14. Guerrero right now is our only repeat stage winner. He picked up 2 stages. Everyone else has 1. And now he is going for his 3rd stage here. His 3rd stage win. Gabe Butler in the 88, though, might have something to say about it. Cody Nagels, Gabe Butler, Vicente Guerrero, right now our top 3 point earners in the last 3 races. Oh, Sean McCarron goes for a spin. Yellow flag is out. And Gabe Butler in the 88 will pick up the stage win. So Butler picks up his 2nd stage of the season off the back of a spinning 71 Sean McCarron. Take a look here, see how this all shakes out. Like McCarron got shuffled out of place just a little bit. Take another look here. Shot from the 12. It really wasn't much of a shot. The 12 wasn't squared up to the 71, and the 71 wasn't squared up to the 14. And like a bad pimple that just pops, that 71 squirted out, spun around. So Gabe Butler in the 88 will pick up stage number 2. We'll get our word in with the 88 once he is done with this pit stop. So as the field makes its way on to pit road, Gabe Butler gonna drive all the way through just to throw us off the trail. Eric Glory in the 071 gonna get one of his laps back. Let's go ahead and talk to the driver of the 88. That being Gabe Butler. Gabe, you got yours on, bud?
I do, brother. What's going on?
Hey, man, congratulations on that Stage 2 win.
Thank you.
I know you haven't made your pit stop yet, but well, you're going to have to talk and stop at the same time.
Yeah, we can chew gum too.
Oh, perfect. All right, man. Well, tell us a little bit about that stage, how you put that truck in the right place at the right time.
Well, I got a lot of damage in the first stage, and I ended up pitting when I knew I could pit again on 33 to get enough fuel for the second stage. So I kind of was able to flip the field there, and was able to stay up front and make it happen with the help of the teammates here, of course.
Well, that 88 did pick up the stage, but you drive through pit lane quite a bit. Is there some sort of strategy?
Drove through, get some extra fuel in it at the same time instead of having to pit twice.
Ah, I got you. All right, man. Well, you're making your way down pit road. So, yeah, don't get caught speeding.
I got it.
All right, man. Well, nice job. I'll put you back down there. But before I do, any shout outs, thank yous?
Shout out to Team Bootnaka, OP, and of course yourself there, KR, for doing a fantastic broadcast, my friend.
All right, that is Gabe Butler, driver of the 88, picking up a stage win. Oh, I put him in the wrong spot. Where'd he go? Oh, crap. This is not good. I got him there. Now I got it. All right, fixed it. Sorry. Sorry, Gabe. You can't hear me now, but I put you in the wrong hole. My bad. All right, so the 88 wins the stage, and it looks like I'm gonna have to reset all my stuff. So give me just a moment here. Not sure what happened. It was a bit of a rude bump in the bandwidth, whatever it was. All right, so now that we're back up and running, I'm going to get this green flag back out into the air. Adam Kilday, Cody Nagels, green flag flies. Here we go to bring it home the rest of the way. No more stages to give out. It's the final 50-ish laps to the end of the race. To it, I guess.
Racing, you wanted the best, you got them for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper, I rule this day. And BK, have it your way.
Warning, the following stunts are performed by idiots or under the supervision of stupider idiots. If you attempt to reenact any of these idiotic stunts you will see, you will be left with idiotic scars. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Alex Green. Welcome to OP Racing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what that was. I got no clue. Kind of like why we're under yellow right now. I don't have a clue. Steve Hoppett in the 131 does not pass the pace truck. Either way, we're back. It was full on yeetus deletus out of the server, everything. Not even that. I had to reboot the computer, re-log in. I had to redo everything. So I don't know what it was. We made something angry. But we're back. And we're under yellow. And I don't know why we're under yellow, because pretty much you guys know as much as I do. I pretty much went live with the race, so you got, we had the extended break, and then as soon as I was in the session, we switched over to the race stream, and so you guys saw them coming down pit road the same way I saw them coming down pit road. I don't know, ain't got a clue. Hopefully we don't have something like that happen again. Not 100% sure, but good grief. When weird things like that go down and you don't know why, it is what it is. All right, so with that being said, It looks like whatever happened was to the 2 of Nate Warren. He has been on pit road for the last 2 minutes. So he is down and away. So whatever brought us under yellow, the 2 of Nate Warren seem to have been involved. So we're going to rack them and stack them. We're going to get them out there and get back to green flag racing. Steve Hoppett did not come down pit road, so that will put him as our race leader. 25 on the outside, Kevin Freeze. Then the 51 of Travis Elliott on the inside of row 2 with Rick Sanchez on the outside. All right, so they're racked and stacked, making their way through 3 and 4. Gonna get this pace truck out of the way. As the green flag comes out, we get back after it. So Hoppett in the 131, falling back a little bit here down the back stretch, the 25. With a good head of steam on the outside. So Hoppett in the 131. The race leader here on lap 69. Trouble down the back stretch. Dave Hunt into the wall. Jeremy Stanley involved. Sean McCarra getting a piece of it. All right, let's see what happened down the backstretch. Go off the nose of Stanley. Tight quarters racing, the 53 and the 61 make contact, and around they go, and collecting a couple other trucks in the process. Take another look here. So caution flag coming out after we had our long break there. Looks like everyone going to bring it on to pit road. Rick Sanchez wins the race off of pit road. Peter DeBorgia, Gabe Butler deciding they weren't going to stop into their pit lane or pit stalls. We'll see if they'll come back down pit road here, or if they're just going to stay out in front and take track position here. All right, so lights are out on the pace truck. Everyone getting formed up 2 by 2. Working lap of 72. So starting to wind this one down. Peter DeBorgia in the 40, a little bit of damage on that truck. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get through this problem free. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Green flag is back out. The Borgia slow on the start. Gabe Butler surging out ahead. I do want to point out that all of our trucks right now are on the lead lap that are out there. 34 trucks in this race. 2 of them are out. That is the 13 of Andy Brigante and the 59 of John Guerrera. So that just leaves our 32 trucks, and with all 32 on the lead lap, The 49, Kenneth Bishop, finding himself at the tail end of the field for the moment. Robert Morrison just ahead of him. Eric Laurie in the 071 and the 53 of Dave Hunt, with Steve Hoppett in the 131, who just a little bit ago was our race leader. Now we find him down around 27th spot. So the 40 of Peter DeBorgia, a little bit of damage on that truck, but doesn't seem to be slowing it down too much. As Gabe Butler in the 88 washes up to the high side and has fallen back very quickly. That leaves the door open for Rick Sanchez to make a move. And so now the 510 is out in front. Close quarters racing down this long Daytona backstretch. Sanchez moves up to throw the block on the 6, and that allows the 40 of DeBorgia to work his way forward. DeBorgia came into this race just at the cutoff line. A lot of races to go in the season, but you really start to feel the pressure of being right there on that cut line. And so when Peter DeBorgia was not on the lead lap, things were not looking too good for him, but that 40 has found a way to not only get back on the lead lap, but now is out in front of the field. So a good fight back from adversity. Find yourself as the lead truck on the inside line. Zach Fritch in the 12 up into the third lane. He has the 3 of Alex Green with him and the 2 of Nate Warren. 25 slides up there as well. Adam Kilday in the 85 going to sneak up to the back bumper of the 6. And Cody Nagels moves up to the third lane. Big wiggle out of a couple of trucks down the back stretch, but we stay green. We keep it straight. And we move into 3 and 4 as the 6 slides down. "23 laps to go," with the drivers having to make, I think we're going to have one more pit stop. We're on pit road on lap 70. We're working lap 77. Yeah, it's going to be close, but yeah, one more pit stop. Here in about 5 to 7 laps, I think we'll be seeing everybody cycling through pit lane. Oh, the 47 into the wall. That is Richard Kuhn. Steve Hoppett going to collect Eric Laurie. And the 25 of Kevin Freeze involved as well. Kevin was on the outside, and it looked like Richard Kuhn gets spun up in front of him. Go off the nose of the 25. Take another look here from a little bit further back. Dawson Wise gets a piece of the action as well. So yellow flag out. With that being said, guys, going to take a quick break. I want to make sure that everything on my end is good. I don't want to have another issue. So we'll be right back. Another long break. No one go anywhere. We'll be back to finish this race.
Racing, you wanted the best, you got him four abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the pace truck is going to get out of our way and we are going to get back after it. Green flag is out. Richard Sanchez, Cody Nagels. Here we go, side by side. Man Outdoors, good to see you. Bubba Winningham was here. Missed him chiming in. That was when everything had gone south, apparently. But Mark Mann, a good joke there. I like it. 5 guys, 1 Dale Cup. All right, so with 18 laps to go, I do believe we're just on the outside of our fuel window. You might be able to stretch it if you started early trying to save fuel. But this is going to be a bit of a long run here to finish this out. Four trucks at the tail of the field. As Josh Ball, Richard Kuhn, Eric Laurie, and Steve Hoppett have fallen back a little bit and lost the draft of the lead pack. On board with the 61, Jeremy Stanley. Say one too many times, you start thinking Josh Ball, maybe it's time I hang it up, call it a night. We've already gone through so much. You guys don't need to be tortured by this broadcaster anymore. Holy cow. What a night, I tell you, what a night. Cody in the 6, out in front. 32 trucks still on the lead lap. That is all 32 trucks that is still in this race. We've seen a couple wild rides, some hard hits throughout the night. Our first part of the race went 29 laps, caution free. We saw Zach Workman win stage 1. Stage 2 went to Gabe Butler. And now that we are drawing in to the end of the race, some familiar faces are showing up in that top spot. Cody in the 6, having a great start to this season. Currently our point leader. Not only is he our point leader, but he's picking up the points at every opportunity that he can. Been one of the hottest drivers in our first 3 races. Rick Sanchez in the 510, just trying to get his first win of the season. So 28 trucks in this lead pack. They're currently separated by 2.1 seconds. Logston in the 28th spot. Logston, driver for Nerd Motorsports. As we make our way down the back stretch, Sanchez, Nagels, Kilday, the first three trucks on the yellow line. And it's Butler, Freeze, and the 19 of Zach Workman. Few trucks peeling off for pit road. That is Dude Conrad and Gabe Butler. So two trucks making their final pit stop. With those two coming down pit road, they were on the same schedule as everyone else. That lets us know that they don't think anyone can make it from here. And Sanchez goes around. Yellow flag going to come out. We're going to rack them and stack them once again. This one at the front of the field, so it's going to collect quite a few trucks. See if we can figure out what happened to Sanchez. It's like a bump between he and Kilday. Off the nose of the 85. They're making their way down the back stretch. Cody Nagels running tight. Maybe Sanchez and Nagels initiating the contact. Killed a innocent bystander. So Kilday in the 85 going to inherit the race lead. About half the field just came down pit road. So Adam Kilday in the 85. Last time he was on pit road was lap 79. Guys who have stayed out gonna have to try and stretch their fuel from here because everyone else who has pitted does not need to come back down pit road. So you'll be giving up all that position. Lights are out. We're going to let them loose again. On the front row, Adam Kilday, Sebastian Marin. Row 2, Kevin Freeze and Zach Fritsch. And then row 3 will be DJ Thomas and Alex Green. And we go on to the front stretch. Green flag is out. 8 laps to go. Kilday in the 85 has the advantage. The Kevin Freeze down the back stretch, challenging right back. Sebastian Marin trying to push on that 25. He's going to be looking for an opening and or when that third lane starts to move. If anyone's going to try the third lane, be watching for the 12 and the 3 to jump out. Here comes the 3. Nope, he's going to slide back in line. Now down to 7 laps to go. Kevin slides down in front of Adam. The 25, the 85, and the 20. Now the first 3 trucks on the yellow line. DJ Thomas, that third Menards vehicle, and then the 44 of Anthony English. Sebastian Marin in the 23 has the top spot in the second lane. Our third lane now is starting to open up. Kenny Bishop in the 49, leading the charge in the third lane. Who's going to make, oh, contact, 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks go around. No yellow flag. So we stay green, and there is the caution. So yellow flag comes out, look like Sanchez, Dude Conrad. Those guys getting involved. Let's take a look here. Richard Kuhn gets a piece of it. Not sure what happened to the 08 there. Let's take a look here. Oh, he's gonna get, oh man. Richard Kuhn trying to get that thing woed up. All right, so caution flag comes out. Keep in mind, we will use 2 attempts at a green-white checkered if we need them. Now everyone is really dropping down there below the yellow line, trying to shorten this track up as much as possible. Save all the fuel that they can. Lights should go out on the pace truck this time. Down the back stretch, we're going to see. We're going to get this one in. If we're going to need another green-white checkered attempt. Alright, I'm going to try this once again. Pace truck down and away. Two laps to go. Should we get to the white flag, that will do it. We will not need any more green-white checkered attempts. They're making their way down the backstretch. The 23 is Sebastian Marin. Has the race lead for the moment. The 25 coming right back. White flag, final time around. Sebastian Marin, the race leader, the 12 of Zach Fritsch, pushing on that back bumper. Keep an eye on the 12 and the 3. They might try and jump up into the third lane down the backstretch here. Adam Kilday in the 85. He's trapped as they're crashing behind them. That looks like Dustin Logston, Steve Hoppett, Les Leby, Randall Cobb, Cody Nagels getting involved in one. White flag out, though. It is a race to the end. Several trucks down the backstretch just got demolished. But here they come off of turn number 4 down the front stretch, and unchallenged, the 25 of Kevin Freeze is going to pick up the race win. Take a look at what happened down the back stretch. Randall Cobb, Josh Ball make contact there, sending that group around. Before that, we had a few other guys involved. Mid-pack here, we're going to see the 14 of Vicente Guerrero work his way right up through the middle. But our race winner is none other than the 25. And let's get our post-race show, post-race interviews, whatever you want to call them. Let's get started. Oh, probably doesn't help I don't have my glasses. All right, let's start by talking to our race winner, and that is none other than Kevin. Kevin, congratulations on the race win, man.
Thank you, KR. How you doing tonight?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. So the that 25 truck, huh?
Yeah.
Picked up the race win. Nice job, nice job.
Thank you.
So tell us how you did it.
An interesting one tonight with lots of crosswind that made the cars handle like crap. So you really had to work and be really careful pushing.
What was that crosswind doing to you guys out there?
It was a crosswind going from the back stretch to the front stretch. So where we normally get away with a lot more on the straightaways and all that pushing wise, the cars were like almost wobbly on both ends, just pushing them back and forth and like having to correct when you were being pushed. And I found that it actually felt worse while you were pushing somebody else. And then I don't know if it's connected or not. The third lane, holy cow. You had to work your butt off up there because it just felt like when you would go, especially into 1 and 2 with the wind, the headwind that you had, it just killed your run. And if you didn't time it right and you had to pinch a little bit to get the run to stay generated, and if you didn't time it and get it done, you were cooked because the humidity was also high, which made the engine temperatures just skyrocket really fast. So tonight was a pretty decent challenge out there.
Well, man, either way, you found a way to overcome it, finishing this one in the top spot. Shout outs, thank yous, anything you need to add?
Yeah, shout out to the boys on Dale Cup, all the drivers up front. We kept it pretty clean out there, I think, considering the conditions were pretty challenging. So that was impressive. And thank you to you for doing the broadcast and all the OP admin out there who worked their butt off for this league.
All right, man. Well, nice job once again. Congratulations on the race win.
Thank you. You enjoy your night.
I will. That is the driver of the 25, Kevin Freeze, picking up the race win. Now let's move on to our second place finisher. That is the driver of the 85. That is Adam Kilday. And let's get him pulled up in here. Adam, this is KR up in the booth. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, dude. How about yourself?
Not too bad. This 85 brought it home in second place here tonight. A very solid showing for you.
Yeah, dude, like this was definitely one heck of a night. So, as always, recently it just seems like being out front of these things is the safest place to be. So, I was able to make that happen for the most part, and yeah, all in all, this was a pretty darn fun race.
Well, man, tell me a little bit about the race that you went through, because that 85 qualified well and seemed like you were stuck up front for a majority of the race.
Yeah, I did. But I definitely, could do a bit better on coming out of pit road under caution to, preserve some spots. But yeah, on that last lap, coming to like 3 to go, I didn't even realize what point of the race we were freaking at for a second until I saw the white flag, and I'm like, uh-oh. So guess I got to start getting more up on Kevin and pushing him. So heck yeah, that was a good win on him. It was a good race at the end on everybody, so we all kept it clean and right on.
All right, man. Well, nice job. Shout out, thank yous. Anything you need to add?
Yeah, we're going to give a shout out to the team over at Vendetta. Anthony English, Richard Sanchez, Matt Wagner. So Anthony was cool enough to pick me up to run Mondays with him last season. So I'm greatly appreciative of that. But yeah, shout out to those guys. OP Racing League, all those admins that put on the show and give us quality entertainment, 3-4 times out of the week now. So shout out to those guys, and Turn 3 Racing Network on YouTube.
All right, Adam, once again, man, nice job. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Adam Kilday bringing it home in second place. Now let's move on to our third and final podium finishing driver. That is the number 20, none other than DJ Thomas. DJ, congratulations on a third place finish.
Thanks, KR. I appreciate it. It was a great night tonight.
Absolutely. And I do believe, is this your first podium on Monday night?
Yes, sir, it is.
Well, congratulations on your first podium, man. Nice job on that. Tell me a little bit about your race.
I appreciate it. It was a really good night. Was up, I want to say, around the top 15, top 10 majority of the night. Towards the later half was battling around the top 5. Didn't really get into as many wrecks tonight. Luck was thankfully on my side. Even with any instance that we did get in, damage was light, so I was able to get around it and not have to use a fast repair. But it was just a good night. Like I said, it had good luck, and yeah, very happy with actual points. Managed to get some stage points, and yeah, podium finish. I'll take that any day of the week.
Well, solid podium here, and it sounded like it was a bit of a rough go on with the crosswinds and whatnot. How is your truck handling out there?
I can't lie. There was definitely one thing my whole team was complaining about the whole time, but I didn't mind it. I didn't have any problems with it at all. I can't lie to you. I enjoyed it. All 100 laps of the race, I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. Didn't have any issues. Just yeah. Again, I'm really glad everything went well this week.
Well, man, nice job and congratulations on third place. Anything else you need to add? Shout outs, thank yous.
Shout out my whole team, Dawson, Steven, and who am I forgetting? I can't think. But yeah, anyway, whole team, everybody I race with. Again, I'm hoping for a good long season. Hasn't been a great first 3 weeks, so to actually capitalize on week 4, I'm happy. So hopefully it's just up and up from here.
All right, man. Well, nice job and a solid third place finish.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure to be here.
All right, there you go. DJ Thomas, our third and final step of the podium. Let's go ahead and go through the rest of our results before we wrap this one up. Sebastian Marin brings it home in fourth place. our 5th place finisher. That is the 44 of Anthony English. Zach Fritsch brings it home in 6th. 7th goes to Kenny Bishop. Alex Green, 8th. 9th is Nate Warren. Dave Hunt ends up in 10th. Matt Wagner in 11th place. Josh Ball finishes 12th. 13th goes to Jeremy Stanley. Peter DeBorgia, 14th. 15th is Robert Morrison. Travis Elliott in 16th spot. 17th goes to Stephen Miles. Sean McCarra, 18th. 19th is Richard Sanchez. 20th is Richard Kuhn. Jeff Crosby Jr., 21st. 22nd goes to Vicente Guerrero. Zach Workman, 23rd. 24th, Cody Nagels. Steve Hoppett finishing 25th. 26th is Eric Laurie. Les Levy finishing 27th. 28th is Dawson Wise. Dustin Logston, 29th. 30th is Gabe Butler. And Randall Cobb, last car on the lead lap, finishing 31st. Then Dude Conrad, 32nd. John Guerrero, 33rd. And Andy Brigante finishing out our 34 truck field here tonight. So despite everything that happened, we were able to get through it. I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking around. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Do want to apologize for whatever it was in the middle, but it was wild. So thank you very much. And I do hope to see you all on Wednesday night. So until then, y'all stay safe and have a good night.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.